Hello, this is Neo and Ingiga.
Hello.
Usually we commemorate little who cares milestones with songs, but we thought we'd do something different this time. And the milestones we're having a little commemoration for here are hitting over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And, well, there are a few ways you could count this really, but basically we are definitely over 100 actual, what do we call them? Contents?
Uploads?
Basically, we're around 107-ish things that we've released at this point. So we're over that 100 mark as well. That's the other milestone along with the big 1,000 subscriber one. So instead of a song like usual, how are we going to mark these milestones, Gig?
Well, we thought we'd throw it over to you, because we always love seeing how you guys respond to the videos and the comments and stuff, and we know a lot of you really enjoy listening to us, and maybe some of you have some questions or things you'd like to hear us talk about. So, if you have anything you've been wanting to ask us, or either of us, me or Neo, or any of the friends we've had on the cast over the years, then please go ahead, because what we're going to be doing is a bit of a question and answer session, where essentially the questions that you guys submit right now, you can go in the YouTube comments right now and ask us anything at all, anything you like. We are going to get together at some point and basically record us answering those, like, to the best of our ability.
Yes, questions. Ask us anything. Write them down right here in the YouTube comments, but perhaps you're not listening to this on YouTube. You could always tweet at me with them or use the contact page on the website, whocares.fun, to email them to me if you're a little bit shy and you'd rather not ask them in public. Then we'll record us reading them out in public, so that's how that works, and answering them. And this isn't limited to just Gig and myself either. As Gig says, feel free to send in questions for any of the other voices we have had on here. Whether it's a voice we have on here all the time, or a voice we haven't had on in a while, we'll bring them into this too. Whether it's Tyler or Oliver, Astra, Nate, Miriz, Tom Tit, anyone at all, fire away with those questions too, and we'll try and bring them into this as well.
And by the way, feel free to ask about anything, whether it's Doctor Who related or one of the other things we've covered on the channel, or just curiosities about what our process is behind the scenes, or anything you just might be curious to hear us talk about. Please go ahead. You know, we're not discriminating.
Anything we'll answer in some form. Can we hold ourselves to that? Should I say that?
I would say within the best of our ability, within reason, we'll answer as much as we can.
A little lack of reason is okay.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And think of this more as a little curiosity rather than sentimentality. But do you remember how we actually started doing these?
Yeah, I sort of do. It was kind of a mad impulse that turned into a great spirit of adventure, I think is the first Doctor would put it.
My memory of it is you and I have been friends for maybe 5-6 years now. And around 5 years ago, in 2018, you had joked or thrown around the idea of doing a podcast on the then still unreleased but looming Doctor Who Series 11. And I'd noticed you say that a couple of times, so I figured you were at least semi-serious about the idea. And I'd done podcasts before, I'd edited some, helped develop some, and then it's all a bit hazy to me. My memory clears more around when I started when the current more source-heavy organised versions of the podcasts took shape, around It's a Sin and Flux and everything. My memory's very clear there, but it's hazier in the early days.
Yeah, I would say it started out as just a way to kind of amuse ourselves and also engage with this strange new era that we'd all entered.
Yeah.
But I think gradually it took shape, and now it's become something with over 1,000 subscribers. So it's really taken on a life of its own, and that's really cool.
Yes, so forgive our sentimentality, but here we are now, and I know the two of us have really enjoyed doing all this over the last 4.5 years, and I'm sure both of us are looking forward to continuing to do it. And in the meantime, ask us questions, because we'll answer pretty much everything. Within reason.
Have fun.